Hello everyone! I believe you have saw the last video I posted last week, and that was 10 problems from school. Well, this one, since saw some of the comments, these are now going to be this video is basically now going to be let's see, what was it? God damn it. These ones were basically going to be 5 main reasons you should stay in school. Yes, the top 10 one last week was more, but still these are the main reasons you should stay in school. Number 1 is you gotta make sure you're with your friends, because friendship is unreplaceable. Because if you leave school, you're gonna have less time with your friends, find a good way to hang out with them when they're not in school, and you're just sitting there for 5 days doing, I'm bored, where's my friends? So yeah, you need your friends. So if you leave them, you're telling them that basically you don't need them, or yeah. Number 2, a resume will not look good without these references. Teachers, coordinators, even the principal can be a good reference on a resume. So that will be helpful for any job you want and all that. If there's a teacher or coordinator on your resume, that definitely seems like a good move. Number 3 is grades and certificates. Grades are one pinpoint that you need to say that you passed that subject, passed that course you did with the certificate and everything. Even vet, they need a certificate. If you don't have those, you can find a good job still, but you'll have a worse chance scenario of having that job that you want. Without those, there's not going to be a good job for you, one that you might not even enjoy. So make sure you have those grades. I struggled, yes, but it's better to have the grades so they're there. Number 4 is connections. To find a good job, to find a course, you need certain connections with friends, family, teachers, other friends, other parents, blah 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 blah, so on, so on, etc, etc. You need those connections that will help you. Because if you don't have those friends that work in that job, they might not even know who you are, but still, they might give a good word for what you're going to be doing in the job. So basically, just make sure that you have friends in there that will stick by you, and say, make sure that they say, yeah, they're good friends of mine, they are so trustworthy, so independent, so blah blah blah, etc, etc. Make sure you have those connections in school. Number 5 is pathways. Yes, they keep on calling you when you're in grade 10 to see if you're doing your work experience. And yes, they kind of call you in year 12 to find out what course are you doing or what is your path that you will take. That's why they are called pathways. Even though they are goddamn annoying for some reason, and it's funny, but they need to know what you're setting up as. You don't need to worry about them, because they just making sure that you're doing something when you leave the school. You need to let them know, and if you need any help, to tell them that you need help to find your certain path that you want to take. Say you're going to do a trade, they might suggest VCAL. Say you want to be in a high-rise buildings, they might suggest that you should focus on technology studies. They can help most of all. I hope you liked this video. It's just, if you think you're struggling, and yeah, just keep on going. if you have a teacher that that's a friend of yours, even though, yeah, they're a teacher, but still, teachers can be friends. It's just those reasons are mostly for everyone. So I I really suggest you stay in school, because even though it's out of date, it's unfair. They may also be a prison. They also might not listen to you. You still need the grades, the friends, the references, and everything else that they can give you. So whatever you do, don't drop out of school unless you know what you're doing first. I was thinking of dropping out twice, and well, one in year 10 and finding a full-time job, and then join the army. And then I was thinking in year 11, drop out, join the army. But then after that, I kind of lost interest in the army because, one, I was unfit. Two, if I do another cover letter thing, it'll go to a high up ranking system, and it'll be harder, and I will be shipped off everywhere. But still, I kind of lost interest. But so I just stayed at school. I struggled, really, I did, but I still passed. So that's the main thing you have to go for. If you don't get the grades that you wanted, if you don't get grades at all, just keep on trying. Don't give up. If you give up on school, then you're just basically giving up on the rest of your life. And no one should deserve to give up on their life. Yes, there's bullies there, but still, they don't know shit. They don't know who you are. So do not give up on your life. Do not give up on school, and just keep on hitting everything head on. No matter how hard it is, just keep on saying there's another way to do it. There's always a different way you can do something. No matter how hard it is, no matter how easy it is, there's simple ways that you can understand what you can do for that certain task. Let's put it this way. If you can use pictures to say what you mean, use pictures. If you have to use words, use words. If you have to use a complex operating system, use that. You try and study your way of schooling the way you want it. Even though teachers are annoying, and yes, they are annoying, even though everything else is just weird out. So just stay in school, guys. If you get out of school too early, and I mean you're 7, 8, and 9, you're not going for the full thing. Yeah, one person commented about leaving school at grade 8. My sister's in grade 8, and she loves school, and sometimes I consider her as a freak. But if you're in grade 8, 7, 9, or even primary school, go for it. Don't stop. Just keep going. Until you get to year 12, and then until you finish year 12, you're going to look back on those years in one day and say, I can't believe I did it. But I did. So guys, just stay in school. That's the most simple thing you could do. Just stay in school.